Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more MonsterCon.
PSA Pokemon's time zone's incorrect. Anyways.
What? Oh. Fun.
PSA, Min is getting food.
Understandable. That's fine.
God, I need this.
Indeed.
I hope they like my cosplay.
Min is getting. We'll just do it, yeah. I'll just default for now.
Why not?
Alright. Pokemon?
It's what he gets
Damien.
for getting food.
Give me Damien.
Damien. All that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start a fire!
Alright, Sight.
Oh, they got. Valerie.
Valerie.
Hey, stranger.
And. What I might do this time, again, on the list of quirky things that I'm going to be doing, Rex, you make the decisions for me.
Incredible.
No,
Alright.
that'll be fun. 'Cause I have not seen anything.
That's the best part. That's the best part.
Okay, I need to do something.
Like, I already told Rex that, like, literally every time I do this, I do, like, some other quirky thing with my decisions.
Yeah, I'm also
Yeah,
gonna roll 3d12 for Min.
Damn it. I was about to invite Avre to the server just so I could roll for myself.
Unless the Mind Chef gets back right now. I have the roll.
Go get back right after you
Right
select
now.
everything.
Right now. Nope, okay. Pokemon.
Frickin'. I need to still do April again.
That is true.
So. I have no idea which one of these is April, so I'm gonna go with what I think might be April. Kawaii plushies of deadly animals.
That tracks. I feel like Drunken Karaoke is probably a pretty solid option
Yeah,
as well.
that too. And let's go forming a cult.
God fucking
Why
damn it.
not?
Alright, Rex.
Those are the three I was looking at doing.
No,
What are you
they're all the same. They're all the same.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the same three. Because those are the three I was
Kawaii
looking at.
plushies, Drunken Karaoke, and Cult.
Yeah. Yep.
Funny.
Because I was looking at that.
Yeah,
Going,
yeah,
that sounds like
yeah.
a fun one.
Alright, we're back with
Hey,
these
y'all.
guys. Hey!
Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
I hopped
don't-
on to say I gotta dip for work, unfortunately, but you guys have fun,
Aw.
and I'll see most of you guys later.
Yeah, have a good
I
one.
know, womp womp
Have a
womp,
good-
skill issue on my end. Imagine needing money to pay bills and shit. Adulting's
Imagine.
great. Alrighty, bye guys, have
I
fun.
need to get that job at my local grocer. Honestly, that retail job will be miles better than GameStop.
Up. Min is still not back. Roll 3d5. Cool. Pokemon.
It was creativity fun, right?
Yes, I believe so. That sounds right. I know this one's fun. I don't remember which one's creativity off the top of my head. I think the butterfly? I think.
Fun and charm. So, let's just do mushroom, sunflower, butterfly.
Cool. Alright, Rex.
Fox.
You
Spark
would.
Lightning,
Chestnut.
and Sunflower.
You would choose the fox one for me.
That
What?
sunflower has very loop energy, by the way.
Sports. It's,
Only
it's
one
the last
left.
One sports.
But there's too many options.
Only one left. Alright.
What are the stats like? Oh my gosh.
What?
If I fail,
Marks and charm.
if I fail to get April with stats like this, what the hell has gone on?
Now I'm going for secret ending with April. Lucky now.
I mean, you
Nah.
can.
No, we already got all the April secret endings.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are there only 2?
Okay,
or-
no.
Yes.
Oh. Fair enough.
Okay, never mind. It is creativity fun, not charm fun. People are wrong on the internet.
Imagine.
Shocker. Either way, charm is still high for me.
Afterwards, you attend a meetup with fellow fans of Liam Prom, Zoe's famous fanfiction where everyone is Liam.
Rhymes with hug.
Hi everybody, I'm Doug, Liam Prom's official moderator. It's nice to meet you all. Zoe can't be here today because I forgot to tell her this was happening. On the bright side, I brought Liam.
How passe.
Oh my god!
It's a pleasure to
Right, now
hear
you're two
my
voices.
peons.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait.
Rex, do you want the cultists for now?
Please take something from me.
I'll take Doug.
I'm trying to think of how to do the cultists. That's the thing.
So the cultists are they're
They're
cultist
stands.
fanatic. Okay, yeah, they're stands. They're basically stands for the author.
You don't need to read too deeply into it. Just go for whatever works.
That is a funny way of saying simps.
Pretty much.
They don't get much screen time. You don't have to think too much
Yeah,
on it.
yeah, I know. I'd go take a drink though. So it's like, not also, go.
It's a great honor to meet you in the flesh, Liam.
Oh my gosh, I love
Bring
that.
the glorious news of our ventured author.
Hey.
Hey, that's not me. I'm me.
Oh, quite right. So tell us, Liam, can you turn your rump into a horse's rump?
What? No, you're thinking of Centaur Liam, I guess, and he's just a character from Zoe's fanfic.
I see. Can you still be ridden like a powerful stallion?
No, that'd be feasible if I were a centaur, but we've already established that I'm not.
Oh, is it only coming today?
Crap, people are getting bored. What's something fun and memorable we can do with the fans? I didn't think this through. Also, hi, I'm back with mac and cheese.
He's making mac and
You
cheese!
You too?
Meanwhile, I'm just
Yo.
eating from Doritos.
We can all write poetry in an iambic pentameter. So daring.
What about you, Nico? Any ideas?
Wait, did you drive over here and steal our mac and cheese?
Maybe.
I don't know. Are you eating devour white cheddar with apple and smoked bacon?
Well, there's Applewood smoked bacon, but wait,
Devour's
Rex,
pretty
Rex,
solid.
is this Devour, Rex?
No, it's fucking crap.
God, I needed that! God, I needed that!
Pretty fucking good.
Pokemon, please clip that.
Is this devour? No, it's fucking craft.
I'm pulling up the stream right now, good God.
Incredible. Alright.
Rex makes a guest appearance and just immediately makes an impact.
Who is this? Who is this Nico? I'm Liam. You rube? And I propose that we write poetry in yum big penthouses as well.
Is that really what I sound like? Looks like it's up to you,
Yes.
Eris. Propose an activity to do with the Liam Prom fans and save the vibes of this meetup. Good news, everyone! It's time to play Ask Liam a series of invasive personal questions. Or, when in doubt, do drugs. I suggest opium. It's thematically appropriate because it's vintage and esoteric, like Liam. Smart's fun, I would guess. Don't really care which. So, is everyone? Wait, no!
So, Liam, how big is your canonical cock?
I'm not answering that.
Let me check.
Nico rummages around in their chest, presumably to find their own genitals among those sexy teeth.
Okay, I don't have Liam's cock right now, but I could grow one. How big you want it to be? 8 inches? 9?
Dealer's choice. So, Liam, what is the worst thing has ever happened to you?
This for sure.
It pains me to discuss it, but the worst thing that's ever happened to me was when I got turned into a vampire by eating an infected jelly donut.
That's not how I became a vampire. If you're going to impersonate me, at least do your research.
One.
Yeah, you're good.
Meanwhile, I'm eating prison food, aka Doritos.
Oh, I've got a question I've never laid awake at night wondering about. Who is your best friend, Liam?
Jean-Paul Sartre when he was alive. Nowadays it's Dom Perignon.
Don't listen to that poser. My best friend is obviously you, Doug. You're the only one that can stand by my insufferable hipsterism for more than half an hour. I'm sorry, I could not.
Yes!
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention before. How big do you see your cock was?
You gain 2 smarts for learning so much about Liam, but lose 2 fun for learning so much about Liam!
Oh my gosh.
It's all you, man.
Amazing. So who the fuck is going for what?
I need to get April.
I don't know.
I'm probably going one of the, one of the other benches, so either solo or vending, depending on who wants what.
I want to try solo this time, actually.
You want to go solo? Okay, I can do vending. I want to do some more
No,
slot
that's
stuff.
fair. I don't think we've had Valerie's solo thing, so.
No, I've never done solo.
Send me to the hotel.
You head to the... Nope. Not doing those. After you've napped, showered, and finally gotten that stubborn cosplay piece to stay in place, it's time for you and your friends to return to the con. Shit, where did I leave the room key? Nico, have you seen it?
Perhaps. But it's my wizardly duty to pose a challenge to thee. If you want the key, answer my riddles 3.
What? No, if you know where the key is, just tell me.
Here's your first riddle, and trust I'm no fooler. What is the difference between a jailer and a jeweler? I know. One is a jailer and one is a jeweler. You know, at times I'm so intelligent I astound even myself.
Oh, woman, I love you.
We really don't have time for this. Just tell me where the key is so we can leave.
They just said they cannot tell you the key's location until you answer their riddles. Are you obstinate on purpose, Liam, or just stupid? You forfeit one. Riddle 1. Here's the second of 3. What needle has an eye but cannot see? Crap, I accidentally gave away the answer. That one doesn't count.
Okay, Nico, I've got a riddle for you. How far did the mimic have to push the vampire until the mimic lost all their blood?
Dang, that's a good one. Can I buy a vowel?
As funny as it is to rile Liam up, you don't want him to add Nico to his liquid diet. You need to get Nico. You need to get Nico to tell him where the key is. Challenge Nico to a riddle off. If they can't answer your riddles either, they have to relinquish the keys to the superior riddler. Or call Nico's bluff. They have no idea what the answers to their own riddles are, so answer whatever.
God, I love this event already.
It's pretty great. I'm still trying to mull over what the jailer jeweler thing is.
I'm gonna call his bluff. Nico, you've challenged the rest, but can you prove to me that your riddles are the best?
Oh.
By the way, Curb. One sells watches, the other watches sells.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Sure,
I think I
you
know
jest.
that one,
Here's your first test. I'm not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I?
Yeah, well, this one's fire, but
A mime shitting in an invisible.
No! I can't believe they did this.
God, the timing
game
of that one
is
is a little too
so-
on
I
point.
cannot escape reality right now.
The timing on that one was a little too on the nose. God.
Screw the frickin' Kaganer.
That's weird. I don't remember the Kaganer being a love interest.
Oh no.
Fuck you.
Min or the Kaganer?
Min.
I mean, if you insist. Should probably take him out on a date first, though.
Alright.
Fine,
I'll...
but you have to keep the antler headband on the entire time. This is
Okay.
non-negotiable.
Alright, but in return, you need to put a pinch of salt on your spaghetti.
That might be the deal breaker.
That's the deal breaker in this whole thing.
And
By the way, I
if
want
I'm
you
a
to
good
know
If you'd done a good enough job, I might have even gotten you the Liza P DLC. But if you're gonna bring this kind of deal breaker to the table,
Ooh.
Okay, wait.
Holy!
Wait. I retract my statement. If anything, I will not salt my spaghetti. My own.
Damn.
It takes
what I
that.
thought.
In fact, I will try to eat pizza with the cheese on.
Holy shit.
Holy!
I probably will not be
Whoa!
able to keep it down, but I will attempt.
Guys, we were trying to get away from shit. Why did you bring it back up?
What?
Don't worry, just say the line.
A little weird, but it sounds right to me. But this next one won't be so easy. 2 mayors of Monstropolis had the same parents, but were not brothers. How can this be possible?
Easy. Incest.
That makes no sense. Incestuous brothers would still be brothers. Also, no.
By the way, I just want you guys to know that when the mime answer happened, I did straight up throw my headphones in the floor. Correct again, but will you win in the end? What number am I thinking of now, and how?
That's not even a riddle. You can't just make any question a riddle by asking it to rhyme.
You're not thinking about a number. You're thinking about how itchy that fake beard is.
Nico freezes mid-beard scratch. Then they give you a long, slow, one-person round of applause.
Well done, men. You've earned the room key and my respect. But here's my secret. The key was inside you all along.
That makes even less sense that you're dumb riddles.
Actually, I made Min swallow the key while he was sleeping yesterday. So who looks dumb now?
Seriously, I still need the key before we can leave.
I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this either.
Well, you solved the riddle trial and technically saved the day by eventually producing the key, so you're 2 for 2. As in, +2 boldness for -2 smarts. Alright,
Give me the
Pokemon.
vendor.
What a ride. And it's only day 1.
It's not even halfway through day 1.
Oh my god.
Just game already dropping an absolute bombshell on us that we were not prepared for.
You, Zoe, Nico, and April rushed to your next amazing thrift at the Pop-Up's Maid Cafe. Being a maid really feels like it could be your calling.
Oh god, Damien and a maid out. Damien did all their hair, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, Damien, we need to talk to you in the kitchen.
Sure, what's up?
Sai, you're up.
Oh, I'm finally up. Cool.
Remember, girls, compliment sandwich. First of all, those stockings look so cute on you. Your calves were made.
But you don't seem to be getting this maid thing at all, and your customers keep leaving.
Also, I saw you trying your own shoes the other day. Coming from you, I think that's quite impressive. I'm playing Monster Prom!
Unintentionally savaged by Nico there.
Honestly, yeah.
I'd say there's room for improvement in the compliment sandwich department, but good job. Not you, Damien. The whole point of this meeting is clearly stating you are not doing a good job.
Oh.
Don't worry, you're not completely lost cause. You just need to find your thing.
Every maid brings her personal flair to the act. You gotta find your own brand.
I have a bubbly to
Hey!
Oh. People are dying in the background, it's fine.
Let's go!
I don't know what's going on. Go ahead. Pokemon? Did Pokemon die?
He's the one muted.
Pokemon's the
Jay-
one dying.
JC just rocks in, just saying a bunch of random shit more than Min's answers to frickin'
Oh.
Hey,
Nico.
I'm Johnny.
Is he drinking Smirnoffs again?
He is not drinking Smirnoffs again. He is completely sober
I am
this time.
sober as shit right now.
That's probably because you
That's-
drank all your
Yeah!
Smirnoffs in one sitting.
That's because you drank all of your Smirnoffs in one night.
No moderation whatsoever.
Straight up, he drank 6 Smirnoffs that were 4% alcohol, and then a can of it that was 8%.
So, yeah, no, it makes
That
sense
adds
that he
up.
doesn't have any more. He drank a 6-pack and then the last can.
Also, I did not fall out of my chair last night because I was drunk. My foot got caught in the cable under my desk.
That's exactly what a drunk would say. Get out.
That's exactly what a drunk would say. Get out. Yeah. JC being a loud, giggly drunk was happening like while you died from Discord.
Oh, damn. Now I'm even more mad that my power went out last night. That would have been
Yeah,
hilarious.
you really missed out last night.
No! It's such a good run, too. Oh well, it's fine.
I have
Continue,
a bubbly
Pokemon.
demeanor that mixes well with my ability to bounce my boobs in a carefree manner while I move. Which, honestly, they probably bounce about as much as the ZZZ cast.
God,
I
probably.
noticed. Would you teach me? I'd love to do some boob bouncing exercises with you, Nico.
I bank on my weirdness by filling the weirdo with an off-putting charm spot.
And I suppress all of the horrible thoughts I have toward our customers under a tone so sweet you can almost feel the rainbow in my words.
God, I feel that so hard in my soul. You don't even understand.
April is the most relatable person here.
So, what's your thing?
Teeth?
Damien answer be like.
What?
No, Damien would answer flaming chainsaw. What are you talking about?
No, that's also fair.
Look, your table 5 just ordered an omurice with ketchup art. Ketchup art is a reflection of the main soul. So why don't you use it as an opportunity to tell us what your whole deal as a maid is?
Yeah, or else I'll have to fire you, but no hard feelings.
Yeah, sure, no pressure at all. What ketchup art will you draw on the next customer's omurice? A happy loving face feels implausible. Draw a hyper-realistic face of the pure dread as the omurice is about to be devoured. Or, make it personal. Write the client's full address. They'll feel so seen!
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
So obviously food is related to both of these, so they're both fun. No, I'm kidding.
What's it gonna be? Existential dread or redoxing them?
I don't know which is what stat.
Who cares? Which one is funnier?
You know what?
I feel like it might be creativity boldness.
That would make
I could
sense.
be wrong.
Or
Either that or
creativity
creativity
smarts.
smarts.
Yeah, that's also what I was thinking.
Possibly.
Either way, I need creativity, so let's go the face.
This guy metagaming, wow.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
You pour your heart and soul into this masterpiece and proudly serve it to the customer. He stares in horror. Rex, you want another character?
Rex.
What is this?
Only some of the best ketchup art I've ever seen. Didn't Damien do an amazing job capturing the utter horror of being devoured?
Yeah, I love the detail around the eyes. If you look into them, you can really tell this omurice has a wife and kids, and how sad he is that he'll never get to see them again.
I don't want to eat this.
Damien made this omurice with love, especially for you. Are you really going to reject his love like that?
But it looks so real. I feel like I was committing murder. War murder.
This guy's right. You can tell most of our omurice is okay with being eaten because of their happy smiles. This one has too much to live for.
Nico, you're not helping. You'll eat the delicious, love-filled omurice if you know what's good for you.
I don't know what to do.
Damn.
I think the omurice just shed a tear. Damien's skill is really moving to the next level.
I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, don't make me say 3.
The customer starts to eat the omurice, tears rolling down his face as he begs for forgiveness in between bites.
Don't worry, Damien. I've learned that mortals cry for all sorts of reasons, so it's safe to assume those were happy tears.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
I'm proud of you, Damien. You found your thing. You're the maid that inflicts emotional suffering on her masters.
That's definitely something that comes naturally to Damien. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 charm.
I can't
it's
wait for
charm.
Damien to start the physicals. Huh. Also, yeah, let's be completely honest. Damien would absolutely be the one to draw faces on it and that are completely and utterly horrified to be eaten, and then eat them while he has a giddy smile.
True. That is very fair.
Click it.
God, I need to boost my creativity.
Lately, Omen has been intrigued by VTubers, but they have had a hard time understanding what they are.
Why is this on mine?
That's so funny.
Why is this on mine?
Trying to explain them has proven fruitless, which makes sense considering it took Omen half an hour to grasp the concept of a revolving door.
This one, yes, I love this one.
So, as they say, show, don't tell. You, April, and Zoe decide to take Omen to a VTuber modeling workshop. Is this a fucking route?
There's no fucking way. There's
It's
actually
too
no
early
way.
to be a route.
Yeah, this can't be a route.
We're gonna find out, I guess.
You're telling me that these virtual avatars command legions of Twitch subscribers? How can I harness this kind of power?
The secret to cultivating a fan base is to know your niche and give the people what they want. You can also make your avatar, like, very hot, which is what a lot of people often want anyway.
Huh. So lewdness is the secret ingredient. And why are your avatars clothed?
Twitch will wipe your account if you show pornographic content. It's a mistake you only make once.
That's not true.
What if I made mine fully clothed, but I put a big
That is so wrong.
on their face?
Actually, no.
Is that
It is true. It is true for VTubers. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
This is impossible. I give up on trying to understand this virtual nonsense. This is like the revolving doors all over again. But I still want to control the masses. Valerie, you design an avatar for me.
No way.
Speak to impress us. I promise I will be impressed if you succeed at this.
Woman, don't exploit Valerie's obvious weakness. It's not nice.
It's not explaining her obvious weakness, it's encouraging her potential skills for our own enjoyment. Come on, I want to see a cool VTuber avatar!
Who am I trying to fool? Let's see some cool avatars!
Oh my
No
god.
way. Oh
This
my
is
gosh.
Incredible.
Iron Mama, what the hell?
Big Bird with a barred baseball bat. Omen will surely appreciate the fucked up ostrich that instills fear into any potential hater. Orn, Iron Mama, an adorable take on Omen's themes, but through a much more approachable, cutesy surface.
Nothing's
Coldness
better than
Charm,
Mama.
I'm guessing.
I really want to see Iron Mama. That'd be so funny.
Iron Mama?
Iron Mama.
I mean, it sure is cute.
But are we sure Omen will want an avatar that kawaiifies her century of pain and imprisonment?
Let me see that, you three. What is this thing? It is amazing!
Like, good amazing?
Are you kidding? It's so silly and adorable, you'd hug it if it wasn't covered in spikes. Ah, how enlightening it is to know that these Iron Maidens can look so silly from the outside. Because, believe me, they do not feel silly inside. It almost feels therapeutic to laugh at the device that brought me pain for so long.
You could say the Iron Maiden is now filled with silliness instead of like a bleeding omen.
April, don't make jokes about that.
Sorry.
I got you!
Huh?
You three hug Omen, even if they are covered in spikes. You lose 2 boldness, but gain 2 charm from choosing the silly and adorable avatar. Yeah, that's
Damn,
right.
I wanted to see it in action.
I don't think the spikes were gonna stop me from hugging Omen.
Be gone, Brand. Literally all that happened is Min and I swapped places. Funny.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so Mitty is wanting to do solo.
All right.
Curb's
Scott.
going vending machine. And I'm going April.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Omen then.
I assume Go for a Walk is the one where you get her to get her cursed outfit off.
Yeah.
So.
We'll do board game night.
So, who won?
Board game night.
Oh no.
Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan. Alright. We need to keep... Oh, right, we did unlock Suzanne as well. No, I need to see more Scott, because there's something up with Scott that we really need to investigate at some point.
Scott's amazing.
I do want to do Suzanne at some point, though.
Yeah, I agree. You invite Scott to join you at the con.
Sounds cool! Do people play sports here?
Kind of. They're actually fantasy sports, but...
You have me at sports! See you there!
Scott, tell us, what do you look for in a friend?
What do you mean? I like people in general. I believe you can make friends with almost anyone if you make the effort to get to know them.
Spicy, huh?
Alright.
April.
Yeah, we've got both of them.
Visit a museum is the contract.
Yes, that is correct.
Let's watch a movie.
Let's watch funniest home videos.
He has a little plushie! He had a little plushie!
That's cute.
I wish to be alone on this eventful morning.
So play some games was which one? The Liam Prom. That's what it was. So Liam Prom and Furry.
Furry.
How? What? Huh? Hang on. Wait a second. I'll need to investigate that one later. That's an interesting prospect for Valerie.
Are you curious of Valerie's persona?
Yeah. How does that work?
Man, thank you! Oh my god!
Go to the museum.
Did he do it?
Did he actually do it?
I did it.
Oh.
He did it! Thank you, man! If I could hug you, I would!
That's very sweet.
Thank you! I very much appreciate it!
You got 2 creativity. Very nice. Comic time. Alright, Sai, you're up first.
Wait, did she just say let's spin a yard?
Yes, she does say that, yeah. Alright, Sai, what's stopping you from fulfilling your wildest dreams? You accidentally glued your hands together. A magical talking dog told you not to fulfill them. You're too focused on being a babe magnet. Wii Sports.
Or Wii Sports.
Okay, honestly, I feel like the third one is just my life in general.
It really does, honestly.
But that wouldn't be stopping me from fulfilling my dreams. So like,
No, those are your wildest dreams.
Yeah, true. A magical talking dog told me not to fulfill them.
It's apparently smart. Alright, sure.
How is that smarts?
I don't know.
Don't know. You listen to... Oh, wait. Magic. It was magic.
That's right. That tracks. Why did you get kicked out of the bowling alley? For moaning every time you put your fingers in the ball's holes. For making very believable horse sounds. For licking every ball to make sure they're balls and not cake. It's called the scientific method. Or for stabbing your opponents in one eye to mess with their depth perception. I can't. It's too funny. It's too funny. I couldn't not pick that one.
Is there a food stand nearby?
So you've got pretty good boldness. Can't remember what the other one was. It's not as much smarts, right? Low smarts?
Yeah, I need to have low smartness.
Yeah.
And of course, this is assuming that I don't end up on a path, which I probably won't. But there's a chance I might.
There is
but
a
I probably
chance.
won't. So, then... Eddie needs creativity then, right?
I need creativity and fun.
I think you're pretty solid on fun right now, but you could probably top it off a bit more.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might need to go for creativity more though, but
good luck.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever you need.
All right. Sure, I'll just double down on boldness.
Why not? Later, you seek out Omen, like the simp you are, and invite her to hang out with you.
They're calling you out, man.
I'm not saying they're wrong.
I also find it very funny that it immediately started switching over to Omen after you sat with her, so that tracks.
That would be nice, but alas, I have to attend my insipid bi-weekly meeting with the Redemption Arc program.
Bummer. Maybe I can go to your meeting with you and keep you company?
It would be more fun if you were there, entertaining me like my own personal court jester. But you'll need a disguise, or stupid Liam will throw you out.
Easy peasy. One disguise later, you meet up with Omen as the rap at the rap meeting. Redemption Arc program. Oh my god, I never made that connection. That's funny. Greetings, everyone. It's good to see your bright, shining faces again. I'll be leading today's meeting.
One of the villains is literally just a light bulb head.
Ha. No, it's the Thundere. Yes, Omen, thank you for your input. I'd like to start by taking turns talking about a good deed we each performed this week. Let's start with Gerard the Necromancer.
Fine. I approve my undead army's unionization proposal this week. Maternity leave and everything. I'm a fountain of generosity or whatever. Watch this, Omen. Hey, Gerard, is that a bone in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
I did not get it. I assume it was a glorious bird.
It actually is a bone, chucklefuck. I'm never happy to see anyone.
Can we not talk over each other, please? Nu, you're up next. Hi, Nu. You're new. I don't think we've... No, we met them once before in Road Trip, but I do not remember anything about them.
Rex, go.
Yeah.
They look like a god.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think about. I was like,
Just go flamboyant. It feels about right.
Thank you. Thank you for the floor, Liam. I've decided to start a snowboarding club for kids. It's going really well. There's one little girl that...
Kiss us.
What's wrong, metal face? You got your tongue? Or just your arms?
Oh.
I will break you like a goddamn plate.
Omen, could you please behave? You're making a bad
I'm
impression
sorry,
on our
I
new
had
member
to pull
here.
that.
Why don't you tell us your name, sir? Liam just triggered your class clown jackpot. Introduce your hilarious disguise and watch chaos unfold. I'm the infamous cockdoodler, Courage of the Street Walls, master of phallic graffiti. All penises want me to immortalize them with my art. Or, I'm the Grinch! Oh, you think the Grinch is silly? I might be known for stealing Christmas, but the crimes I commit the rest of the year are far more horrifying.
Well, you are green.
I am.
That actually makes sense. Holy crap.
You're green one. Bunch of Grinch.
I guess we're channeling my inner Jim Carrey.
What?
Wait, I recognize that voice. You're not the Grinch, you're Min.
Wrong. Maybe you don't recognize me outside of my holiday attire, but it is I, the infamous Grinch. I've stolen more than Christmas. I also stole state secrets, remembrance, and all of your identities.
Yes, the Grinch is a horrible villain, second only to me. Show these boring pumpkins how dastardly you are, Grinch. You can stop by murdering Liam.
Yikes, you don't know about that. You're down to play villain, but Liam's your friend and also your ride later.
What are you waiting for? Stab his stupid ass.
Oh man, you can't. Can't you see you're making a scene?
I'm not making a scene. Don't we all want to see Liam dead? Or at least maimed?
There's an uncomfortable silence.
Fine, I'll do it myself. Liam, where do you lock up my knives so I can stab you?
Omen, you're way out of line. I thought Min crashing the meeting would be our biggest disruption today, but thus far it's been you. Get out.
That's what I wanted to do anyway, idiots.
You're leaving because you'll be busy working double volunteer shifts at Spooky Con. You'll answer for your disruptions with further service to the community.
He told you, girl.
Fine, fuck you all.
Omen grabs you by the hair and drags you out, which is the hottest thing that's happened to you all day. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 creativity.
I just honestly, can I real quick? I had core memory unlocked of just like one class in high school or middle school, I can't remember, where just the teacher played a different Grinch cartoon, not of stealing Christmas, but of like just every day he was just being a bitch. I don't remember the plot of this cartoon, I just remember its existence.
You meet up with Scott and roam the con together until you find the perfect activity for him. The Fantasy Sports Zone. Was this Min?
Welcome. Would you like to join us for a game of Frinkle Pork? It's a new sport.
A new sport? Is that even legal?
Based off the iconic ball game from the Field of Snow and Crows and Dough novels, and...
There's a ball? Sounds perfect, we're in!
The game starts and you are very confused. All sports confuse you though, so it's nothing new. Scott is very excited and rushes to kick the ball before anyone else.
Oh!
Yeah.
Rule 19 states only the Frinkler may frink the ball.
Yeah, we've done
We've
this.
had this, yeah.
We've been here.
Oh no. Alright, yeah, ignoring the rules is the one we did originally. So, through acute market analysis, proved to the NFL that they can tap into a whole new audience if they buy the rights to this YA franchise and reshape it into a sport that is basically football. You set up a meeting with the board of the NFL, which you do by simply walking into their ongoing meeting and starting to present.
Hello everyone, my name is Scott Howell, and I'm here to change your lives.
I thought we were meeting with the Health and Safety Commissioner today.
Who cares? This kid has business chops. I can tell from the way he barged in here and started presenting. Let's hear what he has to say.
Thank you. So, what is the #1 problem faced by the NFL today?
The millions we're paying out to injured players.
Nope. Is that football is loved by nearly everyone except nerds. But if you buy the rights to these YA books and make Freakleporg more like football, the nerds will have to like it. And you will make money from this. Somehow.
Kid, I like his style.
You think our idea is good?
No, it's terrible. But the way you didn't even stop to consider if this actually made any sense. That's a sign of someone with a real future in business.
The NFL ended up going along with your plan, buying the rights to the YA series and issuing sweeping retcons. Back at the con, Scott gives the new and improved Frinkleporg a try.
Another touchdown! Score!
I can't believe it. You're some kind of Frinkleporg prodigy. Perhaps you could even be the chosen one.
Oh, I hope so. I love getting chosen for teams.
Playing regular football might not be quite in the spirit of the con, but you don't care if it means you get to see Scott happy. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 creativity.
Punch somebody.
You know what the sad part about that whole event was?
What?
The NFL would absolutely do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who else would do something like that? EA.
Yeah.
Hotel. I forgot he's Dio.
Yeah. Afterward,
But
you're
it was him! Dio!
This is I, Dio!
You're chilling in the hotel room with your headphones on, while April showers and Nico does Nico things. What Nico things, you ask? You weren't really paying attention, and now you're gonna pay the price for that.
I'm done now. Don't mind the blood in the drain. I cut myself shaving as far as you know.
Gosh, April, you sure are famous. Your phone's been blowing up with DMs and emails this whole time you've been gone. Must be stressful, so I decided I'm gonna help you. By becoming your PR manager.
My... what?
With a PR team handling your messages, you can spend your valuable famous time doing famous people things. Like meeting with the president. I was joking! Like rehearsing her dinner with the president.
Nico, I'm not famous enough to have... Never mind. You didn't reply to any of my messages, did you?
Of course not. I'm your manager, babes. Answering your messages is a task I delegated to your new secretary.
Oh, no.
Watch it be the mascot of the con.
No.
Wait, no, it's even better. Also, this outfit is glorious.
The fact that the frickin' blanket is impaled on the spine.
It's pretty great.
Kind of the blanket has spikes inside of it.
Oh, this is the best outfit. This is the best open outfit.
How did... Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Just nothing.
That's me! Omen, did you use my phone?
What I did is make your life a hell of a lot easier. You are suffering from many direct mails. A plague of them, one might say. I rectified this by responding to each DM with a death threat. Now everybody will be too frightened of you to bother you. No need to thank me.
Oh, that's fine. This is fine. I'm ruined! I'll have to delete all of my accounts! Starting over again! Change my name to June or September or something!
I don't want to nuke another identity. I spent so long coming up with this one.
Looks like it's up to you to save April's career and image. No pressure. Somehow convince everyone this was April's cat, who walked across a keyboard and typed all that stuff by accident. Or pretend the death threats were just some sort of out-of-the-box guerrilla marketing thing.
I'm guessing charm creativity? Or maybe charm smarts. Okay, yeah, I'm going the guerrilla marketing thing.
The guerrilla marketing? Meanwhile, a businessman is reaching out to celebrities to promote his brand. That is just a Samsung phone.
That is just a smartphone with
Yeah.
glasses.
Hello, April. Would you like to be a brand ambassador for my fashion company? Let's chat. Ooh, a reply already. Marvelous! I will cover your testicles.
I will cover your testicles in breadcrumbs, dunk them in a deep fryer, and eat them as an appetizer to the rest of your greasy, shitty body.
Or, before he can process that, another message comes through. Sigh.
Hi, April Fool! Thanks for just participating in my new guerrilla marketing campaign. I hope my shocking message caught your attention because now I can tell you about my new single, Deep Fried in Your Love. It's got a positively delicious beat. Love and Honks, April 1st, in collaboration with Mimicry PR Services. Ew.
What the fuck?
You really think this will work?
I told you I would not be afraid to do that kind of thing.
That's part of the name!
Now it's your turn.
Oh, I don't
Say
know
the
if
line,
I somehow...
Pokemon! He's dying.
Did JC slip me the Smirnoff? Why am I laughing so much?
Of course it will. Mimicry PR Services has never had a dissatisfied customer.
Aren't I your first customer?
Yep, and you're satisfied, aren't you? That means I'm on a roll.
Can't argue with that. You lose 2 charm, but you gain 2 creativity.
Okay, I did call that right.
Yes.
Oh, hey, we've seen everyone in their pajamas.
Excellent.
Merchandising.
God, I needed this game.
In time for the freaking announcement for Spaceballs 2.
Hell yeah. It was the best of times, it was the kawaiiest of times. Meaning it's time for you, Nico, Zoe, and April to work your shifts at the Con's pop-up maid cafe.
Oh god.
Holy fuck, look who just walked in!
The maid cafe is back.
Hell yeah.
Creepy dude with the notepad?
That's just any creepy skinny dude with a notepad. That's the most renowned fine dining critic ever. Antoine... Oh, wow, that is... Antoine Motard. Sure.
How the heck do you know about this?
There's more to me than nerdy culture, writing fanfics and being horny. I am a layered person.
Those are big things, though. So this man is an expert in fancy restaurants?
Nico,
I gotta
he
try
is
to...
the expert in fancy restaurants. He can make or break a reputation. One good review from him can ensure you get at least 1 Michelin star.
Dang. 1 Michelin star?
I have to try and get, like, the hyped up maid voice going.
I have no idea what that is, but it's a star, so it ought to be a good thing. We need it.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry I have to be the one to say it, but what the heck is he doing here?
I don't know.
We're not exactly fine dining.
Don't sell yourself short, April. The undeniable fact that this Tony Mustard is sitting at one of our tables, which means we're being reviewed as one of those fancy stars.
Little do they know that Antoine Watard is just very into maid cafe culture. Even fancy food critics can have personal lives. But you know very well that this won't stop your friends from trying to be the first maid cafe with a Michelin star, so the question here is how can you help them? Spruce up the menu into hyper-expensive high cuisine. Shouldn't be hard, maids are already part of the upper crust culture. Or, cook the same omurice ketchup art as the critic's grandma used to cook when he was a child! This is just...
Yeah, I love the idea of the fuck it. We're gonna make cafe ratatouille. That's all. That's a great line.
No. Catatouille.
Ratatouille.
Catatouille.
I am so torn. Rex, choose for me. I can't choose.
Ratatouille.
Catatouille.
Ooh, that'll do it. I've cosplayed lots of grandmas before. I got this.
You normally wouldn't trust Nico within 5 feet of a microwave, but in lieu of a better idea, you let them make the omurice and bring it to the critic.
Hiya, master. Ready for your meal? Say the magic words with me. Moi moi cute.
The critic takes a bite, chews thoughtfully, then goes completely slack in the face, staring glassily into the middle distance.
Oh god, we killed him. I knew we should have let Nico cook.
No, it's okay. He's just having a flashback. He's ratatouilleing. Sure enough, the critic snaps out of it and his eyes fill with tears. Has to be Min. Yeah.
This is delicious. It's just like Granny used to make.
You mean your grandmother actually made you omurice? That wasn't one of Valerie's nonsensical bits.
Of course Granny made omurice. She was the best maid in the biz back for over 50 years. I have many fond memories of eating omurice in her kitchen while she bunny hopped to J-pop music. Wanna see?
The critic opens his wallet and shows you a few Polaroids of him posing with his granny, who always is wearing a cat-maid outfit and making kissy faces.
She wouldn't take a picture with me unless I paid her, of course, but her most kawaii grandson dances were worth every penny. I became a food critic to chase that warm feeling of childhood, but no fancy restaurant has ever managed to capture that.
No prob. So, are we gonna get 3 Michelin stars?
What? No, this has been incredibly emotional for me, but that's not a solid criteria for getting Michelin stars. I have work ethics.
But your grandma...
I loved Grandma, but she never had a Michelin star. No, today you earned something much more valuable than a Michelin star. A hug.
A hug with the maids is an extra $20.
Oh, right.
You didn't earn a Michelin star today, but you helped some random weirdo. And isn't that what all this is about? You gain 2 charm from your good deed, but lose 2 creativity.
I think I'm getting better at getting into the role. I just need to calm myself from laughing every once in a while.
If you've got cash to spare, I've got a box for you. Go ahead, pick one and suffer the consequences. Min, you're up first.
I think I'm gonna go with Major Arcana.
Oh boy. This is the pancake one, if I remember correctly.
Come in. Pick a box, any box.
Side-eyed.
Oh no.
I
Dear.
hope she gets better.
This item makes you see the romance options in a special outfit. Dear.
As it should be.
Let's see what outfit it is, I guess.
If it isn't my favorite customer. Well, actually, you aren't my favorite yet, but you might be if you'd pick a box already.
You know what? Let's also go Weird Little Village.
Oh boy.
Fungible fungus. This item makes you see the romance options in a strange new way.
Aw.
So we have.
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Considering it's called the fungible fungus, I'm expecting NFT shit.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Come in, come in.
Oh, no, there's just going to be a link there that we can follow to see the actual image.
Pick a box,
If they
any
did-
box. That would be
Listen,
very
if
funny.
Monster Prom did have NFTs, they would just have the characters be a walking link like the spiders in Lethal Company.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be incredible. Alright, Sai, you're up.
And it just links to the Pancake song like you get rickrolled.
Pancake, pancake,
Uh,
pancake, 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 pancake song. If you
See,
eat it,
since
if you
I don't
like
really
pancakes,
care
you
about
don't have to
stats
sing
this
along.
time.
Always do Major Arcana then.
I was gonna say Major Arcana, yeah.
High Priestess.
That's the,
Oh,
yeah,
Stop with the High Priestess shit!
that's the laugh track.
No.
Next! Comic time.
Comment.
Pass me the red crayon.
Pass me the
Okay,
red crayon.
Damien. Alright, Damien, go ham. What's a recurring nightmare you have? You're part of an arranged marriage. With 4 people. You borrowed your dear grandma's farm and you can't remember where you put it. You must play a sports match, and the losers get their legs broken with a pipe. Or, you're forced to eat a very long sandwich.
I want you to know that last one genuinely is a nightmare I've had.
Sounds like a pretty fun nightmare.
I didn't like any of the ingredients that were put on the sandwich.
That does not sound very fun.
Must be some cheese on there.
Okay.
Alright, well this one's probably boldness, this one's might be charm. Smarts, maybe. This one's fun, I think, so.
You know what? Let's go sandwich then.
You want fun?
Sandwich.
Wasn't it charm and creativity? Am I stupid?
It's creativity fun.
Oh, okay.
That nap really inspired me.
What is that intrusive thought that you have to fight every day, Min? The urge to buy a boomerang. The weird, compulsive need to doodle big, menacing wolf dongs. The idea of spiders. Or the compulsion to become an English major. I feel like you could replace spiders with deer and this one would be more accurate.
I mean, if you add one more ear in there, you got spideers.
That's true. That is true.
Close enough.
You want spiders? Just the idea of spiders?
Yeah.
The idea of spiders.
I just have to send this in Monster Prom.
There it is, the pancake song remix.
Spooky spider investigating a web of lies.
That is incredible. You're doing pretty good lowering smarts, all honesty.
I'll go for some charm.
Afterward, you run into Omen grumbling up a storm.
Stupid
I think I actually am on a plot line.
With his stupid fucking hair, stupid fucking glasses, stupid flat fucking ass.
Hey, buddy, still upset about what happened at the rap meeting?
Yeah, this definitely is.
I'm more than upset, Min. I am enraged.
Fuck the redemption arc program.
But because of the stupid fucking rules about my stupid fucking redemption, Liam is my sponsor and I'm stuck with him. For now.
Oh, I smell a plan being hatched.
You have an excellent sense of smell, then. Liam might be the one who created this hellish program, but even he must abide by the people above him. I plan to petition them to give me a new sponsor.
Are you sure you can convince them?
Fear not, men. I can be very persuasive.
I would just like to say that I am not a good indication of that. Okay, we're here. What did you want to talk to us about?
Thank you for meeting with me, Your Itchiness. I would like for you to remove Liam as my rap sponsor and give me a new one.
No.
Huh? Please?
Nope. Now, we're busy, so if that's all...
No, you have to remove Liam as my sponsor. I have a very good reason for it. What, right, Min?
Guess it's your job to make this work. Convince the Coven to drop Liam as Omen's sponsor. Claim that Liam has fleas and neither of you want to be anywhere near him. Or, claim that Liam's talents are wasted on villain sponsorships. He needs that time to focus on his new passion, synchronized ice skating.
So that last one's charm or creativity.
I'm not sure what the top one is.
I mean, to be honest, it doesn't matter yet because you're not on the last step of
It
the
does
plot line
not.
yet. So, and you don't need to worry about thresholds if you win the plot line, so you're fine to just choose whatever you want.
Alright, in that case, I want to see Liam attend the ice charades.
I can't remember the song. God damn it. Something in fun. Or fun for everyone.
What?
It's true. Every day Liam comes to me and says, "Damn you, Omen. I could be pursuing my ice skating dreams if you weren't weighing me down."
You're lying. Liam wouldn't put anything above the rap, even his passion for ice skating.
He would if he could. I demand that you rid Liam of the shackles of being a rap sponsor, and in doing so remove me from the shackles of Liam.
We don't care if you don't like him. Liam's here to stay. Do you even know why he's your sponsor?
Because he gets off on bossing me around and watching me suffer.
No. It's because he requested you, specifically. We weren't even going to release you, but he made a strong case for it.
What?
And so the Coven went into some exposition that will heighten through the magic of a visual flashback with the pancake song in the background.
So, we've read your proposal, Liam. It's interesting.
Do you approve of it? I know it might sound risky, but if I've learned anything over the years, it's that people can change.
There's no doubt that reforming ex-villains could have longer-lasting effects than imprisoning them.
Exactly. And in time, we could even become an asset for the Coven. Imagine all that power not being suppressed but turned in your favor.
Ah, yes. Your idea for our mercenary group of ex-villains.
Oh my gosh.
I know how it sounds, Joy, but it'd be formed only by the ones who truly pass the Redemption Arc program.
Well, let's set that aside until the time comes.
Oh my gosh, fucking foreshadowing.
But, sure, let's give this a try. We've checked your list of prospects for the program, and it does make sense.
Great! I have one last prospect, though. I wanted to bring this to you in person, since I know it might be a harder sell. Here, have a look.
The Omen? Are you serious?
Gerard? New? We can't get behind that. They've shown a disinterest in evil as of late. But Omen? Many people died to get her in prison. Do you really think she'll come thanking us once we set her free?
No, but that's the point of the Redemption Arcs program. People can change if they're given the right support system. You're right, Omen was heavily corrupted by power. But did you read the report I wrote? She was gathering power for the right reasons. In the short decades she had before she turned evil, she did more good than I did in my centuries of altruism.
Still, many innocent lives have been at risk.
Trust me, I will devote myself entirely to her redemption, making sure she stays in the right path. Even if we set her free, her power was severely thwarted, so if she turns to evil, I'll be the one imprisoning her again. I promise.
Comics.
Liam.
I know all the good she once had in her must still be in there, within her heart. I know you have your reasons to be uncertain about this, but after all the battles we fought together, I beg you to trust me on this.
Become better than our worst selves.
We can all become better than our worst selves.
Well, thank you for telling me.
Farewell.
I think I shall leave now. I won't take up any more of your time.
Omen leaves, quiet and introspective. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity.
Oh my god, are we getting a... Oh, I am so hyped to see where that's going. Min's on a route.
Well, that
Hey, what's your
is
stats, Min?
interesting.
What's your stats? Alright.
Least creative fucking person on the board, Jesus.
Only by 2.
Alright. You, Liam, Zoe, and Nico were supposed to meet up in the lobby to go to a panel together, but you can't find Nico anywhere. You decide to call them. What? What? Oh.
Yo, what's up, Iris? Are you with Zoe and Liam?
Yep, and we're looking for your goofy ass. Where are you at?
Liam, I don't want to warn you, but you're a pangolin.
Oh my gosh.
So I guess that's what Deer Girl does.
She makes them all in their furry outfits and extra.
I'm surprised Zoe isn't, but yeah.
No, that's exactly what she's wearing.
Oh,
Furry
that's,
outfit.
you know what? That's fair.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm in the lobby, or maybe the merch hall, or the bathroom, or something.
How do you not know?
That is so
Are
great.
you lost?
A wizard is never lost. He is precisely where he means to be, even if he doesn't know exactly where that is.
We'll find you. What do you see?
I see 4 walls and some carpet.
That rules out the bathroom. Only a psycho would carpet a bathroom.
Can you identify any
True.
landmarks that would actually help us find you?
I see a dog wearing a funny hat.
Aw, how cute. What kind of dog is it?
I think it's a Pomeranian or maybe a Chihuahua. I can go ask.
Please do.
Stop it.
Nope, stay on task, you two.
Hello, little fella. Are you a Pomeranian or a Chihuahua? And where'd you get your stylish hat?
You'll never find him at this rate. It might be easier for you 3 to find a landmark that Nico can meet you at. But where could that be? Build a 12-foot marble statue in your likeness. Nico knows what you look like, making this a very recognizable meeting point. Or, start a fire! A big fire would be very easy to see from a distance, especially indoors! Well, that's boldness. So I'll take the creativity option.
Bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You use your secret sculpting skills and the 2-ton block of marble you just found to create a 12-foot tall statue of yourself. It's beautiful.
Good call.
It's that one thing in SpongeBob where he just does the single tap and the entire statue happens.
Oh no.
Whoa, nice statues, Iris. Which one am I supposed to meet you at?
Then Liam walks up like, it's almost perfect. Walks up, puts 2 vampire ears on either side. Now
Puts a pair of
it's
glasses
perfect.
on.
No, yeah.
More like belongs in the trash.
Ah.
More like belongs in the trash. Which am I supposed to meet you at?
What do you mean, which one?
I see 2 Iris statues. Which one are you standing by?
What are you talking about? Are you drunk?
No, they're right. Look. Zoe points at another 12-foot tall, nearly identical but somehow hotter statue of yourself across the room. What the fuck? Did you do the statue gambit already, Iris? Are you running out of bits or something? Wait, I think I see what's going on. Liam made that other statue to troll us. No, I didn't. When would I even have the time? I've been with you all day. Oh, Liam, you sneaky motherfucker. You almost got away with one of your classic pranks, but you can't fool me. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. I've never pulled a prank in my life.
Remember me? I'm Nico.
What the hell was that line?
I did not even hear it. What did he say?
You remember me? I'm Nico.
There you are. Good thing I guessed the right statue on the second try. On the second try?
Yeah, that's why I was laughing. Whatever. Let's get to the panel. We're already going to be late. Liam, you sly dog. You're just trying to distract us because I called you out on your hilarious sculpture prank. I didn't sculpt it! Haha, silly Liam. Such a prankster, right? You look back at the statues, shudder, and decide that has to be the explanation because otherwise... Nope, never mind! You go attend your panel, chalk the whole thing up to Liam's typical antics, gain 2 creativity, and lose 2 boldness.
It's my turn now.
Hotel.
You open the door of your hotel room with your shirt already halfway off and immediately lock eyes with a man gagged and bound in a chair.
Oh.
What the hell is going on here?
I think this is April and Open.
Well,
yeah.
We know
Holy
what
crap,
look like
that
to
is
me.
what the
Here's
actual hell.
here's your unusual look.
Yep.
This is hilarious.
Also.
You see our faces now.
Ah!
We have to kill him.
Okay, hold on. No, I was gonna screenshot that.
You can go back
No.
to the VOD, it's fine.
Go in the VOD. Pokemon, go in the VOD. Please screenshot that. That was so
Yep,
hilarious in context.
Clip.
You know, faces.
I know. I'm just trying to think of the cleanest way to do it.
What the fuck is going on in here?
Honestly.
Why didn't you invite me?
Wait, where's our...
So, how are we getting rid of them? Drowning? Strangling? I love a good strangle.
Okay, MIDI. Here you go.
Thank you.
Incredible.
But our question is, which of us is doing the hit?
Oh, stupid redemption.
It cannot be me. I have a redemption arc program meeting in the morning, and they come audit you for recent misdeeds at the door.
Well, I've got a reputation to protect. There's no honking way I'm letting you watch me murder a guy and testify against me in court.
Okay, I have an idea. We each take a carving knife, wear blindfolds, and stab in the air for a few minutes. While we remove the blindfolds, if we happen to find this man dead, there will be no way to know who killed him, and therefore no one to blame.
Well, I can't think of a better idea, so sure, let's do that.
You better step in before these 2 idiots wind up dead or in prison. Appeal to the only context in which kidnapping someone is okay. Make the kidnapped guy believe this is his bachelor party. Or, cover the kidnapped guy in whiskey so no one believes him when he goes to the police. Proceed to celebrate by getting shit-faced with the rest of the whiskey. Well, that one's fun.
That's fun, and the top one is... Charm or creativity.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
You douse the guy in your cheapest whiskey, because you're obviously not going to waste the good stuff on a crime cover-up.
Great idea, Damien. On another note, I've spontaneously decided that I wanted to try cigarettes for the first time right now.
Omen lights up a cigarette and takes a hit.
Disgusting.
Omen throws the cigarette onto the man covered in whiskey. He goes up in flames.
Oh, fuck, what do we do?
Take him outside. I'm not letting him set the room on fire. My stuff is in here.
Omen throws the chair and the flaming man tied to it out the window. He lands in the street.
Oh, I got an idea.
April rips a page out of her notebook, writes, "I can't live in a world with so much injustice," and throws it down next to the man. He's tied in a chair. A crowd gathers to gawk and weep. So tragic. Another life lost in the fight against injustice. Whoa!
If I may, I know this would be good for Min, but I want to just take my take a shot.
Sure.
Go for it.
If you're just joining us, this is Channel 7 News, live on the scene of a protest
good.
gone deadly. With me are two eyewitnesses that saw the whole thing.
Yep, that's us, two witnesses here, witnessing this.
Do either of you know which injustice this poor soul gave his life to denounce?
Not having enough subscribers.
Nice job, idiot.
You are a terrible reporter. He did not give his life. Look, he's still basically alive.
You all watch the flaming man burn through his ropes off and run away.
I'm sorry. The idea that he was like, everybody thought he was dead while he's still screaming.
Darn. Omen's not always right. When she's right, she's right.
Well, guess it's not our problem anymore.
What do you mean?
Like and subscribe.
As promised, you three go back to the hotel room and get drunk on whiskey. The good whiskey. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm. Yep.
I know a shortcut.
God, this game is great.
It's so good.
I needed this today. Oh God, I needed.
Click it.
Honestly, I would have tried the Smirnoff if we had any after today.
Main stage.
Well, you got main stage, so congrats. You won the roulette. After a riveting panel about anime-titty jiggle physics, you, April, Doug, and Zoe attend a panel held by some representatives from Watch. Oh no, of course.
Hello, loyal customers. We
No
have some
wonder they fucked
exciting
you over,
changes to
Curb.
announce.
Of course, I get the Twatch one again.
Starting next week, all Twatch users will have to pay a monthly subscription to use the site. Isn't that exciting?
Wait, don't leave. We haven't even told you that we're adding ad breaks within the ad breaks yet.
Oh God. Shit, this is bad. April, you okay?
Yeah, of course, this is great news. Additionally, as an affiliate, I can't say anything bad about Twatch or any of its subsidiary companies.
This is it. Streaming's dead. It's dead in the water, just like my dreams. And that boy I drowned in first grade.
I'm gonna have to move back in with Mom, and she'll make the mom is always right juggling routine all night. I can't take it. I just can't.
The mom's always right juggling routine.
Mother knows best. Don't be a fool, child.
April, blink twice if you're in danger.
You can just stream on a different website, can't you? I'm sure your fans will follow you anywhere.
Twatch pretty much has a monopoly on online streaming services. People won't abandon it just to watch me.
I will. I'll convince my Discord friends and the guys from the comic book store to do it too. We'll rebuild your fan base in no time.
Doug's efforts, while sweet, can never recover April's modest streaming empire. There's gotta be another way to keep her followers. Who needs to watch? Entertainment is always evolving. From now on, people will visit streamers at their homes to watch them live. Oh. There's too much fear around losing your audience. Quality over quantity. Focus on audience of one, but really care for that one person.
What's it gonna be, streamer girl? What is the path you choose?
Doct yourself or reverse Stan?
The first one sounds funnier.
Cool. You all decide to test this idea in the hotel room. The doors are open for any viewer to come in and watch April do whatever.
Start your new run.
Uh-huh.
What nonsense will you do?
Are we good? Alright, I think we're
Are
good.
we?
Alright, I think we're good. We're back. Alright, we're good. Stream was having a hiccup. Anyways, one more time, Min.
Yes, she is. Nice to meet you all. My name's Doug, and this is Zoe.
Don't care, didn't ask. So, April, what are you doing?
I was about to brush my teeth.
And that one was
Min.
Right? Yeah.
Can't you do something fun like brush your teeth in the bathtub?
I think I'd rather brush my teeth the normal way.
By now, about 23 people have entered your hotel room. I think that one was Sai, right?
No, I don't remember that one.
Was it Pokemon?
This is the April stream. What's it doing?
She was just about to brush her teeth in the bathtub. Heck W.
Ah, did she do a silly dance while she was at it? I'll donate $5 if she does a silly dance.
Sorry, everyone. I'm just gonna brush my teeth like normal. No baths or dancing right now.
She mentioned dancing. She read my comment.
But she said no to the bath. Boring. I'm unsubscribing.
Let's check out the hotel room next door. Maybe there's better content there. Pokemon.
I'm sure April will take a bath if we spam the chat. She'll eventually see it's a good idea.
This basically
High-strucking the janitor.
This basically results in 15 people crowding the bathroom, chanting, "Bathtub! Bathtub!"
Mods, do something!
Hey!
Holy shit! There we go.
I'm on it. Stream's over! Go on, get it! Zoe smacks the remaining viewers with a broom until they go away. Yeah, we were just talking the other day that she hasn't really used this portrait all that much in the newer games.
Well, I realize that streaming is not as cool as I thought, so at least I have the comfort that it's not terrible if it ends someday.
You'll take that as a win. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm. Sure. This is... game.
Yo, this one's back.
Game!
The die is cast.
I'm always last. Always last today.
Game,
Yeah,
this
but,
is...
no, you have
This
3
is just
stat
the
rolls.
starting order. What are you doing? Game.
Whatever it wants, apparently.
It's just me and Min swapping.
Alright, we're gonna choose random, so it'll randomly choose. Game. Just makes random dice noise, just make it seem like it's doing something random.
Game. Game, what are you doing? Game, go home. You're drunk. Omen, I assume.
Oh man. Oh man.
Redemption arc. I mean, that kind of feels the most fitting right now, but I see you do you.
We'll do the redemption arc program. We'll stay on brand.
Redemption arc program.
The Redemption Arc program. Liam's well-crafted plan to torture me to no end.
I am like 85% sure Liam's intention with the redemption arc program isn't torturing you.
Maybe, but still, to gather powerful villains and imprison them in menial meeting. For us to discuss ethics and why murdering people is not good. You know what astonishes me even more than that, though?
Revolving doors.
Other than that hell-made contraption.
How is this the third time this bit has come up today? This is so good.
I mean, one of those instances was in the same. Like, two of them were in the same thing. This is
true.
Fully separate.
That's true.
It's the fact that, according to my intel, Liam used to be a powerful evil lord that spread terror everywhere back when I was imprisoned. And now he... what? Draws men kissing and yaps constantly about poetry and redemption? Is that what redemption does to someone? No way. I suspect the truth is that he got some severe food poisoning that must have caused brain damage. I'm currently investigating that possibility.
Tell me your findings.
Sure, and listen to this. Even after my continued attempts to murder him, he hasn't tried to imprison me. Instead, he's been taking care of me. He even has me, the one plotting his demise, living with him.
Oh, stupid redemption arc.
All because he insists he wants to be with me as I go through the first steps of my redemption. Something must be very wrong with him.
Well, Omen, hearing all that, I'd say something must be very right with him.
Nonsense.
I'd even say that you, with your unrivaled wits and unparalleled perceptiveness, have been capable of seeing how much he cares for you.
Well, I guess he's not that terrible.
But if you ever tell him I said that, I will claw your organs out of your body.
Duly noted.
You two keep talking about the torment that is living with Liam. Honestly, real. Apparently, Omen loves his cooking, although she phrases that sentiment quite differently, of course.
Your spiciest sauce.
April.
SpookinCon friend group, her career, her past.
Her career.
It's actually two careers, singing and streaming. Both still boil down to entertaining, but eliciting emotion from an audience.
When you put it like that, it makes total sense. You're like a modern update on classic clowns. Oh, we have done this.
Yeah, I think
before.
we have done this. But yeah, we can keep
Yeah.
going. Talk to my parents. Yeah.
Sorry. Jeez.
This is the chaos. Yeah, entity of chaos. There it is. Yeah. Hard to explain, but basically we're under the influence of an entity of chaos, and we're always fighting not to surrender to it. I honestly love that just as a standalone line. It's so funny.
I love that as a concept.
Yeah.
That needs to be like a D&D character, just like my family is the unwanted warlock, like unwilling warlocks of a fucking elder god, and we have to do some like method to not be frickin' corrupted.
It's also, if I remember correctly, because I was kind of glancing over it because of the Pay What You Want weekend, it's also kind of the concept of the Heckna setting, if I remember correctly.
God, I wanna play 5e again.
Yeah.
I told you have a spot.
Thank
once I
you.
start that up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You are all good friends. I'm so glad to have you all in my life.
You're literally the one person that has a spot right now.
Alright, sitting alone. We're talking Heckna and 5e and stuff. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We got the chaos entity clown thing for April again.
I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
Alright, so sitting alone, yeah? Sai?
Yeah.
Oh, hey you. I know how this thing's going for me. Well, quite excellent, thank you very much. I always take these as fun little challenges. I come with zero cash and still try to get everything my heart desires through the noble art of bartering. Yep, first you gotta do your research on every vendor who might have anything of interest. Oh, you don't take cards? What about hockey equipment? I heard that you got recently into it, so I'd call us a win-win situation. Look, I know it says $60, but what about this prime lobster fresh from the harbor's fish market? No bartering, you say? That's so unfortunate. I just happen to have the soul of your deceased husband trapped in a limbo state as long as I keep it with me. It's always so thrilling to decide which angle you're playing every time.
I'm not gonna lie, that Harvest Fresh lobster is probably worth more than $60.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
That's a really
Yeah,
good deal.
don't blame the player, blame the game.
Especially if it's a
These
decent
unorthodox
size.
methods allow me to get my paws on the prime goods not everyone gets to see while they're roaming the con. I just got a super rare signed original of a certain Sunday comic strip. My sister will die when she sees it. She loves that shit.
Really? That's interesting, Pharaoh lore.
Very interesting.
What do I barter from my sister in exchange, you ask? Her smile. And I'll be the one getting the good end of the transaction, believe me.
Aww.
Oh my gosh, that is so
That's
great.
cute.
Yeah, I'm nice like that. By the way, since we're talking about me being nice, do you want to get a nice job, feathered fella? I sometimes train little black beauties like you to bring me anything shiny you can find.
Of course she would.
In exchange, you get delicious seeds and nuts. And if I'm
Listen.
feeling generous, the most exquisite carrion.
Listen.
What do
Sorry.
you say?
Holy crap.
Listen, here we have two dragons discussing the plans to grow their horde.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's a deal, then.
Look at you building meaningful business partnerships, even while chilling at a food court. Way to go! Is that what happened?
You gain one feathered companion.
You have gained a familiar.
Hey,
You learn
Pokemon,
Find Familiar and can summon this bird whenever you want.
Pokemon, what's the one thing you hope Grandpa never asks you? To avenge little Lenny's old untimely death. To wax his balls as he wants to look handsome once again. To deliver a baby. To help him buy the first pair of pants he's ever owned.
So the one thing I hope he never asks me to do is a vote for his guy. The second thing I hope he never asks me to do is honestly, all of these are terrible.
Yes.
Let's go for the pants.
And they say cats can't draw.
Alright, Sai. What would make the NBA much more interesting? Balls in many different shapes. Players playing on all fours to make better display of their beautiful physiques. Silly hats. A rule that allows 3 stabs per match.
Team Fortress 2, of course.
Silly hats. Got it.
Of course.
I understood. I understood the assignment.
Hat Simulator 2.
Really?
You may back up with Scott. He seems a bit tired, but excited to see you.
Hey, Eris, remember how we played Frinkleporg the other day? I had so much fun, but it was pretty confusing. I thought I should check out those Field of Snow and Crows and Dough books everyone was talking about. I was just going to read the Frinkleporg bits, but I got so into it, I ended up reading all 5 books overnight!
Wow, you must be a really quick reader.
The secret is to skip any word longer than 5 letters, or any page that looks kind of boring.
So,
But
what are
Scott,
the books about?
Football is more than 5 letters.
Oh no! Don't tell Scott. No, it's 2 words. It's fine. It's fine.
Basically, there's this boy at this wacky school where everyone uses magic and has crazy adventures. Can you imagine something that cool?
That sounds a lot like how our school was.
Oh yeah, that must be why it felt so relatable. But it got me thinking, if the book they got Frinkleport from is this good, imagine how good the books that invented other sports must be. I want to read the basketball fantasy book. Oh, or I bet the volleyball is great.
I think most sports came from real life, not a fantasy young adult series.
Oh, really? That's a bummer. And just when I was starting to think reading might be cool.
But just because there isn't a fantasy book about basketball or volleyball yet, doesn't mean we can't write one ourselves.
Really? That'd be awesome! What should it be about?
A YA series lives or dies by its convoluted premise. You'd better come up with a solid plot that naturally incorporates these real-life sports into your world building. Ancient wizards used to ponder the scrying orbs until one day they realized that dribbling them was way more fun. Or, the hellish ruling class used to throw their enemies' heads over the net that separated the rich from the poor. Until the day that a rebel faction spiked the head right back! That one's incredible, actually! Alright, Min for the time being, I suppose.
Whoa! A net between the rich and the poor? Is this one of those metaphor things Liam loves?
No, it's like a literal giant net separating them that they throw the heads of their enemies over.
Oh, okay, good. That makes more sense. So the rebels send the head back, but then what happens?
Well, the evil fascist regime doesn't want that. The ruler orders the guards to serve it back over the net.
Right, now the rebels know spiking it back is possible. For the first time, they have hope. And maybe a catchy rebellious song to sing.
Exactly! And as the conflict continues, both sides develop new tactics.
Oh, like blocks and dumps and pancake digs?
If those are things from volleyball, then yes!
What if everyone gets so into volleyball they forget to do a scary evil regime? It could be a perfect volleyball-based society.
Hi.
Oh!
And when you turn 16, you get sorted into the volleyball position you're best at.
That might be a bit dystopian again.
Oh no, you're right. Making a perfect society is harder than I thought.
Well, don't worry. Now that we've got the perfect sequel idea.
You're right. Yeah, this young adult author stuff is easy. Let's get writing.
Unfortunately, it turns out ideas are easy, and actually writing is the hard part. You lose 2 fun for that sobering lesson, but gain 2 boldness.
Stand nearby.
Alright. It doesn't really matter, but it's up to you, Min.
I mean, if I have like 3 really good stats.
You could try and bump up creativity just in case, I suppose, but...
Could. Does Eddie need creativity at this point, or is he pretty set on it? I think he's set on it. Okay,
he's good.
Give me a little more creativity. Just make it so that everything but smarts is the correct answer.
Later, you're reading erotic fanfic on your phone, getting all hot and bothered when Oben walks up to make that blessedly worse.
Hello, puny underling.
Hello, Min. I'd like you to help me with something if you can. I've been thinking a lot about what the Coven said about Liam championing my redemption, and how admittedly I haven't done very much to redeem myself since. I would like to take some steps to correct that now. I would like to bring you along for moral support.
Sounds serious. Seriously fun! Omen takes you into a janitor's closet where there's a weird glowing piece of paper on the ground.
This is a portal scroll. I stole it from the Coven.
Well, So much for redemption.
It's for a good cause. You'll see. Take my hand.
You gladly grab her hand, and she activates the device. Instantly, you two
I
are
will be
sucked
just
into
a
a
second.
wormhole and spat out in a forest? Don't recognize this place. I suppose the Slayers have moved their headquarters in the last 100 years.
Why are you looking for the Slayers?
All will be made clear soon. Right now, I need to look for an entrance. Maybe it's over. Ooh, saw you on her.
Identify yourself, or be prepared to die.
A Slayer, kitted out with scars, emerges from the bushes, weapon drawn.
I'm back.
Wait, aren't you?
Wait, we don't have to fight. My name is Omen, and I...
Save your breath. I know damn well who you are. I don't know why you've chosen now to return, but frankly, it doesn't interest me. Your place isn't here, but on the pointy end of my halberd.
Exactly the friendliest stranger you've ever met. Step in and show the Slayer that Omen's not, currently, a threat. You want the Slayer to see Omen is good now. Announce that you're $2 short for a sandwich, so Omen can prove they're now a generous soul. That sounds like it might be fun. People set their differences aside when they have to team up against a common enemy. Ask them to help you with a very hard crossword you started this morning. That sounds smart. Or maybe charm?
I'm guessing crossword puzzle is smarts, and the top is convincing, so I want to say charm,
Could be charm
or it's fun.
Yeah.
I think
If
either
the
way,
bottom
that's
is
your
smarts,
best.
I think the answer is the top.
Yeah. In any case, it's the top.
I think so. Going for it?
Going for it.
It is charm.
Yes! Wait, I just realized something. I'm $2 short for a sandwich. Oh, if only there was someone here who could spot me the money.
Stop this.
What the hell are you going on about, Min?
I said, if only there was someone here who was kind, generous, redeemed enough to loan me $2.
If only indeed, but can't you see him in the middle of something?
Are you perhaps in the middle of loaning me $2, thus proving to someone that you're a kind of soul means no harm?
Oh, I get it now. Yes, here's $2.
Well, I'm lost. What is going on here? What are you two doing?
A good deed, I think. Listen, I know what you've heard about me.
And yes,
It's
I do
true.
like pancakes.
But please believe me when I say that I'm here to help. Coven can vouch for me.
The Coven set you free. The damage you did was horrid, and it took you a world to imprison you. How could you possibly be of any help to the Slayers?
Ooh.
I was once a Slayer.
Yes, we all know. We are told your story as a cautionary tale about never abandoning the Slayer's creed. You may have once been a Slayer, but people change.
Exactly. People do change. That's why I'm here. Look, I understand if you want nothing to do with me. I wanted to reach out to the Slayers and start making things right. By offering myself to do anything that can be of help. And this time I shall do it the Slayers' way. Okay?
I am hesitant, but my voice is one, and the Slayers are many. That's our way. I will pass your message to our sisters, and we will discuss this matter further. Your betrayal is not forgotten, but these aren't easy times, and if the Coven can vouch for you, We can always use some more help. I wonder what happens when you do this with Arabi.
I was thinking the
Yeah,
same
I was thinking.
thing.
This Arabi.
Oh, that would be awesome. Well, now we can force it because of the lunch stuff.
Yeah.
And if the twins, and if this turns out to be some kind of trick, prepare to face our collective wrath.
That sounds fair.
We will contact you soon. Farewell.
Slayer disappears into the foliage.
That was...
intense.
No. Good. It felt good. But perhaps Liam is onto something with all that redemption arc program bullshit about righting your wrongs.
Perhaps.
Finn, thank you for tagging along. It has meant a lot not to be alone in this.
Always.
Hooray for everything working out in the end, and especially for not dying. You gain 2 charm. Okay.
I feel like me playing characters as practically insane and then getting their serious helps me get to them in serious moments.
Mm-hmm.
And like I get to start voicing them at like their wildest and then
tone them down a notch.
Tone them down a notch, and like that helps a lot, and I'm all here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Did it with Aravi, did it with Damien. I love this game. Anyway, let me play some Smash Your Bros.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, it's Taro.
You're playing a board game with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're suddenly cornered with 2 sharp-dressed women with clipboards. Oh boy, what does Zoe look like?
Oh my gosh, she's a literal Barbie girl.
You know what? Curb, you would.
I buy it.
Honestly, I'd have to deal with my grandma, but I'd buy it.
Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting, but that's so perfect.
It's this event. Honestly, I was expecting just an actual octopus.
Oh my god. That's too perfect.
Hello, ladies and lady adjacents. Would you mind participating in a quick focus group? We'll give you free chips.
Oh, we're kind of in the middle of something.
I like this idea.
Wait, Zoe, I'm Lady Adjacent who likes free chips. I would like to proceed.
Great. So, as gamer girls, tell us what would be. Oh, we've seen this. We've seen this.
We have done this one. I think this was also from the demo.
It was.
Yep, it was from the demo.
Ah, yeah. Let's pull that iron here. This.
Play my tiny violin.
Which one did we do? People who think you sit
We
in the
did
chair
the-
says a lot about your personality and normal people.
We did the wizard in disguise.
Yeah, we did
That's
the
right.
wizard.
That's
The
right.
top one gives you the chair sitting positions, I think.
Yeah, I think we did the bottom one in the stream.
Yeah.
Earlier. So do you want to do the top one? See what that one's about?
I could do the top one.
Sure.
What bearing could your preferred sitting position possibly have on your personality?
Loads of bearing. These days, people love defining themselves with increasingly obscure categories.
Yep, for example, I'm an Aries and ENTP and a wanted felon. Figuratively speaking, of course.
I'm older than the stars, so technically I don't have a zodiac. But if I did, it'd be Aquarius.
I've always thought that.
Aquarius represent.
Nice.
Yeah, it's me, my girlfriend, and her body pillow of me.
Incredible.
Posted an r/wholesome Yuri. What the fuck?
That also is very funny considering the April egg route.
Mm-hmm.
Me, my girlfriend,
Rex,
and my egg
you
of my
medled.
girlfriend.
But why do people care about such inconsequential categories?
I guess in a world with insecurity and uncertainty, some people need arbitrary categories to cling to in order to avoid existential dread.
No, don't mention the existential dread. Now I gotta do a personality quiz just to forget.
So, which categories do each of you fall under? How you sit says a lot about your personality, or normal?
I'm gonna have to side with the normal people on this one.
Not me. I'm a goober with a heart of gold, so I sit in chairs like this. Ta-da!
Nice, Zoe. I sit in a chair like this. It means I'm a cutie patootie with nothing to hide.
Come on, just avoid talk thinking about the existential dread.
I remember this. So I've seen this before.
Yeah, no, it was shared. I think Min found it earlier when we were messing around with the demo, like way back when. Like, yeah, so good. That somehow settles that. You gain 2 charm for reflecting on how people's personalities work, but you lose 2 smarts. Incredible. Where you want, Sai?
Oh.
Merch hall.
You, Liam, Zoe, and April are browsing Artist's Alley, looking for any prints that grab your attention. You end up finding a booth that doesn't so much grab your attention as step on it. Feet of all shapes, sizes, and colors are painted on display here.
Oh, jeez, this guy.
Oh, it's him again.
I think I was the...
Also, hey, is that a new outfit for April?
Yes,
No.
we saw it at the end of last session, but yeah, technically.
It's the Miku shirt.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love the Miku sweater.
Welcome, friends. Browse as much as you'd like. I'm running a sale. Socks on sketches for half off.
Wow, dude, when you commit to an aesthetic, you commit. I respect that. But why feet?
I find them fascinating. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, obsessively. Well, that's all. Perhaps one of you would like to commission me to draw your own lovely feet. I'm always interested in finding new models.
The closest you'll ever get to my feet is getting one buried in your ass! Take a hike, fucko!
You'd probably be into that.
Because I'm guessing you like hikes. Lots of walking and feet involved. That's all I was trying to say.
I'm impressed.
You're certainly a master of drawing feet, my friend. I'm impressed. Feet are infamously difficult to draw.
God, they really are. Everyone complains about hands, but do you know what they say? Feet are just the hands of the legs.
Sure, Zoe. Do you have any tips for a humble yaoi artist looking to improve at drawing feet?
I don't employ any specific technique when I draw feet, honestly. It's more like a kismet or a mitzvah. It's the siren song of the foot, with its myriad bones and loving soul, guiding my pencil where it must go.
Well, the foot siren definitely isn't singing to me. Does anyone else have any advice on how to draw feet? I'll take anything.
You may not have advice, but you sure do have random bullshit you could pass off as advice. Draw a pair of shoes, then erase them from your drawing. Voila! Now the feet are showing. Switch lives with someone else. For you know what they say. You gotta walk a mile in someone else's shoes if you want to know their feet. like really well.
That first one is very much that SpongeBob. Well, first you draw a man's head, then you
yeah.
How are we referencing that episode so much today?
Honestly, yeah. Which also is very creative. This one's definitely creative. The bottom one's smarts, I think. That's where I'm thinking. What you want, Sai? You might want creativity. I don't know, because if you're going for a solo ending, you might want to try and bump up.
Yeah, creativity, me.
That makes no sense.
That makes no sense. Don't be dumb, Valerie.
Now, Liam, we shouldn't call her dumb. We don't know what intellectual challenges she may have.
Fuck it. I'm desperate enough to give her method a shot.
Someone doodles a character on her tablet. She then deletes the layer with the shoes and...
Oh, there really are feet under there. Thanks for the life hack, Valerie.
What? That makes no sense. They can't be fake. They can't be feet there. They can't be. Liam draws a naked man wearing shoes in his sketchbook. You can tell he's stressed because he barely spends any time shading the scrotum. When he erases the shoes...
Oh, look at that. He has feet now, for some reason. For no reason, in fact. How silly. Reality is broken. Chaos reigns. I keep screaming, but God won't answer.
I swear.
A fucking quote.
I swear, having Liam B draws a full naked man but wearing sneakers is just like all I can think of is Jello's stream
I was thinking
In Stars in Time, where one of them did a commission of Odile.
It was
fully nude except a pair of Jordans.
It was Eternal Savvy drawing Odile. Yeah.
I'll draw a naked man. How original. Wearing sneakers.
Daring, so they aren't wearing.
Look on the bright side. God may be dead, but I can draw feet now. It all worked out.
What
you
a
win some, you
sentence.
lose some. Like how you just gained 2 creativity but lost 2 charm. Life is all about balance. Apparently the other one was charm. Who knew? Last day of the con is here.
God, it feels like we breezed through this today.
Yeah, kinda. It's still about 2.5 hours, but... 2:15.
April.
If you don't get April this time, I'm calling shenanigans. None of them? Sai?
None of them.
Alright, let's see how we did. Oh, sorry. Let's
First
check the comic first.
The sports comic.
Strike. In Strike, we follow Finn, an office worker who rediscovers a passion for bowling. As a kid, he was a rising bowling star who stopped playing after a magical talking dog told him to. Now he's back.
Pretty sure that was just Wolfpack there.
Alone. Yeah, there's Wolfpack over there. Finn, I keep wanting to call him Doofenshmirtz. Fucking... Papa's, yeah. His, henchman before he got
Oh my
the
god, that...
Oh, hey, there's Stu there.
Yep, Stu.
There's
Sadie,
Coach.
There's Coach, and then, the assistant coach from camp, I think. I forget what their...
Oh yeah, the counselor.
The counselor, yeah. God, what a cast. Finn joins the Big Ballers, a small team with big dreams. He soon realizes that while his team members lack experience, they have the most essential skill to becoming a bowling champion: knowing everything about fingering a big ball. When you're right, you're right. Together, they prepare for the big bowling competition. The stakes are high, because if they don't win the trophy, they must eat a very long sandwich. Will these underdogs be capable of beating the Wolfpack, the all-time bowling champions? It will be hard, for that legendary team has a fearsome edge. They conquered their fear of spiders!
Oh my god, I cannot fight them.
We're rooting for you, big ballers.
They're too strong!
I think it was men, but I
If your
don't
leader
remember.
doesn't show up in the next 15 minutes, your team will be disqualified.
I'll be right back.
God, I don't...
Who was the Wolfpack?
Was it?
It's been so long.
It's been so long.
I think it was Moody.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
I'll take
Go
it
ahead,
though.
yeah.
Guess that stinky fish is a coward after all.
No! Finn isn't a coward! He's just buying his first ever pair of pants! I don't
You'll
remember.
come. You'll see.
You can't even accept you're done.
Give up.
I don't even remember.
I don't think
Nobody's ever voiced Finn. He's never had a speaking role.
I don't know if that's entirely true, but yeah. We never give up! So I'm like, guys, we gonna play or what? Finn made it, but now the team will get penalized by having to wear silly hats. Can they win under such conditions? To be continued. Con after party is
I feel like
approaching.
all four of them is funny.
You finally gather your courage and ask April to go to the con after party with you.
But no.
Oh, I can't. Sorry, I have something else to do.
Oh, dang. What are you doing?
Not you, that's for sure.
What in the actual hell?
Are you sure it's fun and not charm? I don't know.
What did you say? I took my headphones off.
Are we sure it's fun and not charm?
I'm
It's
looking.
not that I don't like you.
That requirement.
It might be charm.
Smarts and money.
We did creativity and we did creativity and charm like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah.
Apparently, it might be fun and charm.
I looked at that on the internet and somebody said the opposite.
Weird. Well, it's definitely not creativity and fun. That's as far as we're aware. Big rip. You didn't ask anyone to go to the after party with you. You've got the perfect night planned already. You're picking yourself up in a limo, treating yourself to a nice dinner, and a plan to arrive a fashionable 3 hours late.
Hell yeah.
You even got yourself a banquet. A bouquet. Shh, it's a surprise. Oh, look at her and her money.
Oh my god!
Her and her true love. Money.
We've got to have
That emote is so
money.
cute.
You had an epic time at the party. You left it all on the dance floor. Your moves were absolutely sick. They were nasty, absolutely disgusting. I mean, all of that in a good way, of course. A hip way, even. Best party ever. It was off the Chizane. How do you do, fellow youths? You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you, because there's a very good boy that you'd much rather invite.
Yeah, I'd love to go to the party with you. Should we wear matching shoes?
Why?
So everyone knows we're best buds, of course. Only best friends have matching shoes.
Okay, why not? Let's go to the shoe store.
Woohoo!
The after party was so much fun. You and Scott looked fresh to death in your matching shoes. Everyone was all, hey, nice shoes. And you were all, thanks, but you should see the other guys. And then Scott was all like,
It's me! I'm the other guy! Look at my shoes! Want to see how fast I can run in them?
Scott, has there ever been a more lovable goof? You doubt it. You go check on Omen. These last few days have been quite intense for them.
Omen, hi. How are you doing?
Hello.
Pokemon.
Came in. I'm actually doing quite well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dumb Liam wasn't wrong. Facing my past and trying to amend my errors has felt sort of liberating.
That's so nice to hear.
I killed all the Slayers. No, I'm kidding.
Did you hear from the Slayers?
Actually, I did. They contacted me earlier today, and we had a meeting. The Coven apparently vouched for me, so the Slayers have said I might be helpful if I joined them on some of their missions.
Great.
Also, it seems they have recently learned of a rogue Slayer who has been acting on their own for the past few years. Being a free agent goes against the code of the Slayer, so they are hesitant about how to act on it. But they mentioned that perhaps I could be the one to make contact, since I know the importance of Slayer ways and I've been a rogue Slayer myself.
I was actually meaning to ask, and don't answer if you don't want to, but how come you went rogue?
That's okay. I grew impatient. The Slayer's ways require a lot of trust in the group and a lot of patience. Sometimes you must accept that your life's work will be but a tiny cog in the machine that's the Slayer's mission. Results may only be perceived after several generations. And so, once in a while, a Slayer, often a gifted one, will believe that they are different, that they can get things done faster. I was one of them. I believed I could become the Spear of Monsterkind myself. But if the ways of the Slayers are to be believed, no one is meant to become that themselves. The Spear of Monsterkind is all of us together.
I see.
To fulfill that ambition, you must attain power, and power tends to corrupt. Thought it was different, and then I ended up the same way as almost all rogue Slayers have.
No, Omen, you didn't end up like the other rogue Slayers, because your story is not done. You've made mistakes, but I've seen you making an effort to change. So I could be mistaken, but I choose to believe you are an omen of good things to come.
Aww.
Mean. Thank you.
That is such a cheesy line, and I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You and Omen spent some time together. They seem to be at peace. They open themselves up to you and tell you some of their war stories from back when they were a Slayer. And soon, they make new ones too. Omen proves themselves to be a valuable asset to the Slayers, helping to slowly but steadily move the needle in favor of the forces of good. And what's more important, they stick to the Redemption Arc program, even helping others in the process. This also becomes their own way of showing Liam how grateful they are, without the need to openly admit that he was right. And you're there by their side, happy to bear witness to their growth. Hell yeah.
We will be forever like this, always feeling free.
Alright. That's another secret ending under the belt.
Come and you will see we're everything we need. We were meant to find each other.
But yeah, I get the feeling that the rogue Slayer they were mentioning is Aravi.
Is
I'm very
Aravi,
curious
yeah.
what happens if you do that route
So-
as Aravi.
Yeah.
Be very funny.
So, I'm thinking. So, like, if I recall correctly, Aravi is not officially a Slayer. She's related to a Slayer, but she herself.
Oh, do you think it might be her brother then that they're referring to?
Salil?
Yeah. Because he is, isn't he?
He's just a evil demon.
Is it?
If I recall.
It's been a hot minute. I don't remember the.
But Aravi still is going around calling herself the Slayer.
True.
And saying that she wants to be part of the Slayers, so it could still be. Keep in mind, though, I'm not sure if they would have gone so deep into it with Aravi, given she's a DLC player character.
True.
That's
that
the only
being
thing I can really
said.
think of.
That being said, they do have a unique interaction between Vera and Valerie, so like it's not out of the realm of possibility that they give
that
a
is
unique
That is
DLC
true. They
character.
did that so that there wasn't an incestuous thing there.
So like the possibility is there that they might have changed some of the dialogue, but that's something to test later.
Yeah.
We got a new outfit for Omen. And that's it.
By the way, Min, once again, thank you. I swear, the game only gave us that so that I got another chance to tell Min thank you.
I think that's everything in this.
God,
I've got
this
all the
game.
comics.
Oh, does that mean we can go for Fate? It catches me off guard every time.
The timing on that was also
so
very good. It's very, very funny. So,
This.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, please tell me we
Behold.
can see the rest.
Behold,
Please.
April. Yeah, there we go!
Isopod!
Please tell me we can see the rest.
What?
Yellow.
Oh my god! Alright.
Beautiful.
And then for the furry outfit, that tracks. That tracks.
He's just a big old Care Bear.
That tracks. He is absolutely a bear. In all senses senses of the term, yeah. Alright. Yep.
Yeah, too.
Yep, that tracks, and then we've seen the pangolin. Yep. Sorry, the pangolium.
Ha.
Oh,
Nico.
That, I mean, yeah, what else is there? That's, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Also tracks. He is very, very dog energy character. That tracks. They are a dog energy character, yeah.
Omen.
We've, seen this one. And then, furry. Oh.
Yo.
Oh.
The dragon.
That's.
Wood.
The devs really just looked at this character and was like, yes, make it for him. We know what he is. Make it for him.
Do it for him. Alright, yep.
Zoe.
And then, I mean,
It's
come
Garfield.
on, man!
What else could it be?
What else could it be? Oh, no!
just makes her own Garfield OC. Of course.
Single missed opportunity, though. Single missed opportunity.
For just an octopus?
No, just put an eye on the side of the tail for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Like
That'd
one
be
of her
really
green eyes.
Oh god, that's so cute. Instead of it being her arm there, it's her tail.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Oh my god. That's so funny.
This game is the best.
I didn't think it was possible. But Vera's getting some serious competition.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That is not something I say lightly.
Journalist is good.
So, we finally got all the comics.
Got a couple more of these. So there's one more in Major Arcana. There's one more in a weird little village. There's 3 more in Dol Daniel. Or 3 more? No, there might only be 2 more. And then probably 2 more in the... whatever this set is called, I forget. The location setting.
Yeah, the locations.
Yeah, it looks like we're still
Man,
missing
remember
2
that
for...
time we did the stage?
Yeah, it made us all terrified to pick that option. So yeah, it looks like there's at least 2 more for this one.
Hey, remember
2
that
more for
one
this
time
one.
we played a worse game?
You mean Fate? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, that's me saying it's worse. That's how you know this is great.
Need to get these 2.
I still want us to finish the valley so we can get back to finding Peak. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, I just realized. Like, most of these in between these are Liam.
Oh,
like,
no.
Yeah,
From
there's
Pom
multiple
Pom to
options.
Anderson is probably all Liam. Oops, all Liams. Oh, Lord. Business ideas guy. What the fuck? Finn. Flodge, that was
Counselor
his name.
Flodge. Right, Counselor Flodge, Camouflage.
That's right. That's right. Kidnapped guy.
Kidnapped guy. You know what
Antoine
Kidnapped
Lepard.
Guy reminds me of?
What?
Back in the day when we played Payday 2, day 2 of the Hotline Miami heist, because there was the guy that was tied to a chair with a bomb strapped to him.
Oh, yeah.
And if you didn't save him, he blew up and he blew the money up with him.
All I can think of when you said that was the Spider-Man faceplant. I'm going to die.
Yep. Yep. I love that. Such a
fucking
good
face
clip.
plant.
Slayer.
Faceplant. I'm going to die. Boom.
I'm going to die. Wolfpack and the wolves.
It's not even I'm going to die. It's she almost sings it. I'm going to die. Boom.
You know, I'm gonna hang on while I have the chance, while we're here, while I'm thinking about it. No. Where is it? There we go. She can value someone who appreciates music, but above all that, April loves all things kawaii. So definitely charm. And then, yeah, I guess fun because video games.
Yeah, we tried charm creativity.
Honestly,
we've tried creativity fun.
It might be all three, to be honest. April might be the character in this game that focuses on three. Yeah, she might be this game's Vera.
Don't you also have to like make sure that your stats aren't too low in the other departments? Or is that just for being by yourself?
That's just for yourself.
Yeah. Also for Nico.
Yeah. But like Nico is also like the Scott of this game.
Yeah. You can have a stat in the negative for some characters and they won't care. But yeah, April honestly might be the 3-stat character for this game. It's entirely possible. Cause like,
but yeah,
someone who appreciates music does also sound creative, so it could be just getting those 3. That might be why people are having so much trouble nailing it down.
And then there was me, who just waltzed into one of her secret endings.
Yeah.
Hi.
And then there was Minnie, who also found the other secret ending.
Yep.
All right, I'm currently on the easiest difficulty speedrunning through Lies of P just because of wanting to get to that DLC fast as possible.
I'm also looking forward to the new DLC that they're coming out for Monster Con, which is gonna have fucking Brad from it. Oh my god. I don't know how I remember that event from Monster Road Trip, but it was very funny. And, God, that's gonna be a fun DLC. I forget what the other guy is called.
Warm something?
Could not tell you.
Frickin' scrolling up. Warm Walter.
Walter, yeah. Those are gonna be some fun ones. I'm very curious to see what their location portraits look like when they come out. But until then, thank you all so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you in the next stream.